The following program is rated PGR. It's good for kids, teenagers, and adults. Some scenes may include
imagination.
If you like what you see, please subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. Now on with the show.
I don't fit in. And I don't want to fit in.
The Watching Dead.
So what's up, dudes? It's your friendly neighborhood black guy, Willie Love. Dudes, did you see The Ones Who Live episode freaking 4? Mind-blowing, mind-melting, freaking beautiful. And yes, dude, there was a sex scene, and I'm sorry, the sex scene was freaking super emotional. It was compassionate, dude. This is a love story that is beyond love freaking stories. So in this one, you see freaking Rick and Michonne. And by the way, don't make Michonne mad, because she will throw you out of a freaking helicopter. And so I guess they needed a timeout or whatever. But throughout this whole thing, Michonne's freaking pretty much trying to convince Rick. She's trying to convince Rick that, you know, they need to get out of there or whatever. And that's just crazy to me. After all of this, but you know, we've seen in the past few episodes that he like gave up pretty much and dedicated himself to, you know, dude's mission to take over the CRM or whatever from the inside out. And you know, I do believe that kind of plays out in the comic book as well. You know, we got Rick's hands missing, and now we have the big bad of the big civilization in the world that, you know, Rick Grimes has to go and become king of pretty much. But dudes, man, yeah, this episode was freaking crazy. Oh yeah, and it was freaking directed by Denai. You know, she freaking directed this one, and she's a playwright, and dude, it really freaking shows, because this one was awesome. If you look at the behind the scenes when, you know, her, Andrew Lincoln, and Scott Gimple talking about this particular episode, you see that, like, you know, when it comes to the part where the lady like fried herself, that she wanted her to look extra special dead in that scene. So good job to freaking Michonne, because she is excellent at making shows, and like, she should do it more often. Denai should do that totally more often. But yeah, dude. Oh yeah, and I also heard that Andrew Lincoln, you know, might have mentioned that she might have been a little bossy during this particular filming. But hey, man, you want it to be good, it's got to be good. And they seem like freaking besties in a way, you know, Andrew Lincoln and Denai Guerrera. I mean, like, their chemistry is so freaking awesome. I would be a terrible actor, because I couldn't get up there and do a scene like that and not get a boner. That's got to be like the hardest thing of all, to like act out of your humanity at that point in time. But yeah, man, so the freaking things with the phone and Carl and stuff, totally freaking awesome. Just want to mention that part was freaking cool. The little hair over his eye and the freaking hat, dude, that was freaking sweet. Mad props to the artist, because you could see in Rick's face that when he showed her the phone, that, you know, he was like, oh, you found where I was getting the guy to draw you and stuff. Freaking awesome. And this episode ending would have been a perfect way to end the freaking... It would have been a perfect ending to the whole thing. But of course, this is The Walking Dead, and The Walking Dead will never freaking die. Dudes, can't wait for episode freaking 5. We got 2 more episodes to go. Ain't that freaking crazy? It seems like the show just freaking started. Anyway it goes, The Walking Dead will never die. And the episode, 5? Is coming up next. So dudes, I'm Willie Love. I'm a dude that love The Walking Dead. And I will check you later.
The story, they are in a really good place. They have connected, and they've faced some things, and they've gotten honest, and you know, it's like the dream has come true. They can go back to their lives, and they can leave that fear behind, they can leave that trauma behind, they can leave that anger behind. And we probably should have ended it right there, and everything would have been cool, but this is The Walking Dead.